everyone, and welcome to Paul Bates Raceway for this year's Piedmont Area Soapbox Derby. Hi, folks. My name is Jonathan Krawchuk, and we are smack dab in the middle of today's events. Once again, this annual event brings folks from all over Culpeper County to find out who is going to travel to Akron, Ohio in the Stock, Super Stock, Masters, and Super Kids division. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, let's enjoy the day and head down Paul Bates Raceway together here at Culpeper Media Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure once again to welcome into the foray none other than Sheila Rutherford, our brave and indeed just a little bit crazy race director. Sheila, first off, congratulations. Today seems to be going off swimmingly well.
We are very fortunate. We have beautiful weather today and a bunch of really great kids out here racing when they age from 7 to 20.
You know, I'm always reminded of how wonderful individuals can be when we talk to them here at the Derby. Kids, parents, pit crew, everybody. I've never seen more smiles. I've never seen kinder folks in my life.
That's wonderful to hear because, for one thing, volunteers are always in need. And if our volunteers are being treated properly, they will come back and volunteer.
Well, the Piedmont Area Soapbox Derby is running their 23rd annual race here at Paul Bates Raceway. And I mean, these years, how long have you been race director now?
Since 2016.
Good Lord. Time flies when you're having fun.
It does.
So we have a great pool of drivers and some new changes this year. One of the things that I've noticed is the beautiful addition or reconditioning of the track up top.
Yes, Kent Paving came out. We had developed some weird, unusual waves or humps, bumps at the top of the track. So they cut out the first 75 feet of our track, laid down new asphalt there, and then they had the track resealed and repainted.
And it looks great. Cars are flying down. I think every single racer I think most of them understand how lucky they are to have a racetrack like Paul Bates Raceway in their own backyard.
It is a wonderful experience, and we, for our rally weekends, have people come from Ohio and Maryland and Florida, all over the place.
Up and down the East Coast, all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's becoming something of a legend in the Soapbox Derby world. Yeah, like, hey, if you want a great race, go to the Piedmont Area Soapbox Derby.
It is. And we have a lot of them that return every rally. And then we have ones that hear about it and they make sure that it's on their bucket list of tracks to race at.
And to think it all started 23 years ago with the 75th anniversary of Rawson and Troilo.
Yes, and they have been a long-term sponsor and supporter of Soapbox Derby. That family started it, Frankie Gilmore and Tony Troilo, and it was supposed to be a one-off back in 2003.
Yeah.
But it was so popular that, hey, we're still doing it today.
Well, here we are 23 years later. We have multiple world champions, premier race city. We have Hall of Fame individuals in the Hall of Fame. We have individuals. Alana, what was Alana's? Alana won, was it volunteer?
So we've had Aaron Rohrbal won the inaugural Volunteer Youth Service Award in 2015.
This is a national award.
Yes, from International Soapbox Derby. And then Alana Dorica received it last year in 2025. And this year we have they're both prior racers because of their ages and sizes, Jonathan Johnson and Eddie Rutherford.
Unreal. It's amazing how well we do things here at Paul Bates Raceway.
We do things wonderfully here, and that's why they come.
We must have had some really great race directors in our time.
He's trying to butter me up for something.
So, Sheila. No, but I mean, the day seems to be going well. We've had Super Kids, Masters champion already, Super Stock and Soccer in the middle of it. How do you think today is going?
I think it's going wonderfully. The kids and everybody is just having a great time. We've got Bounce Virginia out here. They've supplied us with a bounce house and slide. We have mini cars that Midday Lions and Boy Scout Troop 550 are doing with the kids, and Lowe's donated build kits that the children are getting to do. So there's something for everyone to do as soon as they're done racing, and they can have some fun and put some mechanical in from, working.
A little bit of fun, a little bit of STEM going on, all kinds of stuff. Now, you mentioned it earlier. We always love having volunteers, whether it be on the board, the committee, or here race day, or the rallies. But I think it's important to know that folks, the Derby is not just it. We have rallies throughout the year. If they're interested in getting their child into Derby, whether it be for the rallies, today's event, or any events, what do you tell them to do?
Reach out. My number is 540-229-4714. We have loaner cars because we've had the support of this community, the local businesses, and the community groups since 2003. Many of them have purchased cars that they allow us to loan out to interested racers, making the sport financially accessible to all.
And that's another thing I love about this is seeing all the local businesses that are shown on all the cars, all the support that we have from the community. Yet one more reason why this event has been so successful.
Yes.
Well, Sheila, I know you have a lot to do today. We're still, I'd say, maybe halfway. So listen, I want you to get back to it. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for what you do. You are a shining beacon of example for the wonder that can be what Soapbox Derby is. So
I
thank you.
appreciate that very much. Definitely reach out if anyone is interested in volunteering with us or racing with us. We love new racers.
All right. Sheila, enjoy the rest of the day, and thanks for taking time.
Thank you, sir.
I think that Derby has allowed me to become more confident in myself and meet new people that I wouldn't have otherwise. So it's just a lot of new experiences.
It's fun for me, and I like it because I get to meet new people. I like
to have fun with my friends. I like it because I'm able to race nice people.
Because it's more people to race and it's more friends to make.
Cheering people on and having fun. Having fun and making my dad proud.
That it's about good sportsmanship and having fun.
And I'm just excited to see how everybody does and to see how my little sister does. This is her first time.
Being competitive and always getting friends along the way.
I race because racing people are fun and working on the car is fun.
It's fun going down the hill.
It's just to have more friends and I love it, so.
Going down the hill is fun, and then I kind of want to go to Akron, Ohio.
A friend was interested in trying it and he wanted me to try it with him, so I did and I liked it.
I'm just kind of racing for the funness and the joy of it.
That you can have like partners if like you're sponsored by the same thing.
It's fun, it's neat, and making new friends.
It's fun being able to meet all the new people and being able to see the new artworks, especially this year. There's been some really cool ones, and being able to travel with everyone.
It's very fun. You get to race down the hill, and it's like very fun racing down. And you get friends. You make friends all the time. It's a good way to get out and challenge other people, and it's really just a fun way to work on a car and just hang out with people and compete.
Making friends.
Right.
Just because, it looked fun, and at the first I was really a sore loser, and, I'd cry a lot when I would lose, but, I found out that, it's not about the winning. It's just about, getting friends on the way and making friendships. And yeah, winning is fun, but if you're losing gracefully too, it's also fun.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an amazing day here at Paul Bates Raceway. Children, families enjoying the track, heading down Paul Bates Raceway over and over again to find out who's going to be crowned champion and head to Akron, Ohio. So, folks, it's that time. It's championship time. So if you're ready, let's tune in to see who's going to be heading to Akron to represent Culpeper from the Piedmont area Soapbox Derby.
For those watching on YouTube, thanks for joining us for the 2026 Piedmont area Soapbox Derby race. We are currently going through Stock Division, Top 3, and Super Stock, Top 22. That's not accurate, but it's not that far off. Going to delete this in the edit bay. Here we go. Got some races.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the stock division, we have an A phase coming your way. In lane 1, Elsie Bryant, driving for Gorilla Squad Fitness. And in lane 2, Wyatt Gollum, driving for Gollum Racing. This A phase in the stock division brought to you by race day sponsor Leon's Auto Parts. And taking out in lane 1, .277 was Elsie Bryant. Next up down the hill in the next up down the hill in the stock division, in lane 2, coming down on her bye run, is our winner of winners, Brooklyn Huggins, driving for Bates and H&M Racing. Next up, in the super stock division, B phase, in lane 1, Darren Acquaintance, driving for Thompson Auto Repair, and in lane 2, Maddie Say, driving for Clore English Funeral Home. This is a B phase, in which Barron holds the advantage at .152. This B phase brought to you by race day sponsor Lowe's. And taking out in lane two. Lane two. .111. .111 was Maddie Say. That is not enough, however, to overtake Barron's lead. So Barron Quaintance will advance with an overall differential of .041. .041. And congratulations to Maddie Say, who takes 4th place in today's Superstock race. That 4th place trophy presented by Culpeper Eagles, Airy 4551. Congratulations, Maddie. Next up down the hill is Brooklyn Huggins in the stock division on another bye run in lane 1. Next up, going to the stock division, this is a B phase. In lane 1, Wyatt Gollum driving for Gollum Racing. And in lane 2, Elsie Bryant driving for Gorilla Squad Fitness. This is a B phase in which Elsie currently has the advantage of .277. This B phase brought to you by Over the Top Party Rentals, a race day sponsor. And taking that one in lane 1. Lane 1, .259. .259 was Wyatt Gollum. That is not enough, though, to overtake Elsie's lead. So Elsie Bryant will advance with an overall differential of .018. .018. And congratulations to Wyatt Gollum, who takes our 3rd place trophy in the stock division. That 3rd place trophy presented by PW Stillwell Plumbing and Heating. Congratulations, Wyatt Gollum, 3rd place today in our stock division. Next up down the hill in the super stock division, in lane 1, Hank Plunkert driving for Freaky Tiki Racing on his bye run as the winner of winners in our Superstock division.
Winner of winners. It's the joy of soapbox derby. Hey, Nick, if you can hear me, please wave your arms around. Yeah, we're just going to say, delete this. And if anybody's watching, you're getting behind the scenes here at Paul Bates Raceway as Nick Morris and I talk to each other and make sure that our broadcast is going to be good for you, the viewer. It's the dedication to excellence you will always find at Culpeper Media Network. Mr. Morris, my eyesight is not that good. Each time they come down the hill, they must be toted back up to the top of the hill. Gravity only works one way here.
Inside the bus, the racers. At back of the bus, their vehicles. Top of the hill, the proving grounds. Nick, do you want me to do that silly stuff? Okay. All right. Hold on. Now, folks, at the bottom of the raceway, there are these wonderful people known as volunteers. These two, and Jeff say, they are taking these things called dollies, I think is the appropriate term, and they take the cars off the track because it's kind of hard for the racers to, take their cars off the track as they're in them. And they have been doing this for how many hours? Since 9. Well, we appreciate your dedication and your service to the Piedmont Area Soapbox Derby. All right. Look at that magnificent hill.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes some super stock action. This is an A phase. In lane 1, Baron Quaintance driving for Thompson Auto Repair. And in lane 2, Jackson Narad driving for UVA Health, Culpeper Medical Center. This A phase in the super stock division is brought to you by race day sponsor Pepper's Grill. And taking that one in lane 2. Lane 2, .333. Triple threes, .333 is Jackson Narad.
Jackson, let's get a thumbs up. Let's get a thumbs up from you, young man. I love it. You gonna go kick the butt on the next track? Next race? Get it done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, turn your attention to the hill. This is the Stock Division Championship race. In lane 1, our winner of winners, Brooklyn Huggins, driving for Bates and H&M Racing. And clawing her way back in lane 2, Elsie Bryant, driving for Gorilla Squad Fitness. This A-Phase Championship race brought to you by race day sponsor Remington Auto Parts. And taking out in lane 1, .105 was Brooklyn Huggins. We'll send them back up for their B phase, and if Brooklyn holds on to that advantage, she will be our stock champion. But if Elsie comes back and beats her, we'll have to send him back up the hill to run again.
Okay, so we just had the A-phase run of the championship heats. This is to determine the winner of the stock division. Miss Brooklyn Huggins just got that. So they're going to go back up to the top of the hill, and they're going to come back down again, and we'll decide on who who gets to take the big trophy home. Hi, I have Jeff Say here with me right now. Jeff, what have you been doing out here today?
Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff Say, Vice President of the Piedmont area.
Coming down the hill now in lane 2
I've been volunteering
in the
helping
super
lift
stock
cars,
division
helping
is
your
Hank.
Heather Drika, be the pit boss, get everybody where they need to be. And I have 3 girls racing. I have Macy in super stock. She took 4th place today. Maddie in super stock took 4th place. And then Mara was also in super stock and did a great job. And Mara has already qualified to go to Akron through rally points. She has the 3rd most points in Region 8. So we're super excited, rooting for some of our friends to win, but it's just been a great day here at Paul Bates Raceway.
That's amazing. Congratulations to all of your daughters. That is so exciting. Yes, it's been an amazing day out here. Very sunny, beautiful weather. We have great volunteers. You should absolutely come out and check out next year's Piedmont Area Soapbox Derby at our local next summer.
And how you do that is by reaching out to our race director, Sheila Rutherford. We have 4 divisions. We have stock, which are for kids that are between 7 and 13, but the car and driver can't be more than 200 pounds. We have super stock, which starts at age 9 or 10-ish, and it all depends on the size of the child and how they fit in the car. But that car and driver can go up to 240. And then the Masters, which is for the more experienced or older drivers, goes up to 255. And then if you have a child with different abilities, then you can qualify for the Super Kids race. We had a Super Kids winner here today. It is just so heartwarming. So come out and check out the racing at Paul Bates Raceway.
The people won't have been believed. Rabbi by right there, Sanka, I sign.
And taking out in lane 2. Lane 2, 0.041 was Brooklyn Huggins. That is double phase for her. So congratulations, Elsie Bryant. Elsie Bryant, you're going to take 2nd place in today's stock division. That 2nd place trophy presented by the Clore English Funeral Home. And congratulations to Brooklyn Huggins. With an overall differential of .146, Brooklyn Huggins takes 1st place in our stock division today. That 1st place trophy presented by Oakview National Bank.
Congratulations, Brooklyn. Would you like to do a quick interview about how you feel right now?
Next up
Sure.
in the Super Stock.
How do you feel? You just won the 2026 Piedmont Area Soapbox Derby local race. How are you feeling right now?
I feel really happy. I've been waiting for this. Last year, it was, we were really hoping it was going to be my year. But, it wasn't. And, I still went and, I did good. But I'm just really happy I get to go on the local side this year. I've been waiting for this.
Yes, this is so exciting. We're all so proud of you. Who helped you out today? Who was your biggest help?
My mom and my dad. Yes, absolutely. We're so thankful for all of our picker. That's so exciting. We're all so proud of you, and we wish you the best in Akron, okay? Thank you. You're welcome.
In today's Super Stock division, that third place trophy presented by Cedar Mountain Stone. Congratulations, Jackson Narad, third place in today's Super Stock race.
So what's happening right now is that, as you can see, our volunteers are standing around without much to do. This is the slow point of the day. This happens because there's so few racers still racing at this point in the day that it takes all of our time to have them come down the track, then load up onto the trailers and go all the way back to the top. So normally we're super busy out here. Our volunteers are constantly pulling cars off of the track, but they're not doing that right now because we are down to the wire. There's only a couple people left still racing. So those people are the ones that are coming down the track, getting loaded up, and have to go all the way back on. So things are slowing down right now, but after this, it'll pick back up. Our finalists will come down, and then we'll decide the next champion for the Super Stock division.
Next up is the A phase of our Super Stock Championship race. In lane 1, Hank Plunkert driving for Freaky Tiki Racing. And in lane 2, Baron Quaintance driving for Thompson Auto Repair. This championship A phase in our Super Stock division brought to you by race day sponsor Sturgeon Transport. And taking you out in lane 2, lane 2, 0.281. 0.281 was Baron Quaintance. Next up down the hill, B phase of our Superstock Championship race. In lane 1, Baron Quaintance driving for Thompson Auto Repair, and in lane 2, Hank Plunkett driving for Freaky Tiki Racing. This B phase brought to you by race day sponsor SWS Heavy Truck Repair and Fabrication. Baron currently has the advantage of .281. And taking that one in lane 2, .249. .249 is Hank Plunkett. But that is not enough to overtake Baron's lead. So Baron Quaintance takes that race with an overall differential of .032. And ladies and gentlemen, if you remember, this is a double elimination race. That is Hank's first loss today, so we've got to send him back up the hill to decide this thing.
So, to explain what just happened. So, in Soapbox Derby, there is a winner of winners, and there is a winner on the consolation side of the bracket. In order for the winner on the consolation side of the bracket to overtake the winner of winners who has not lost all day, they have to beat them in the championship race twice. Baron just took the overall of the race, but Hank was the winner of winners. He has not lost all day, not once, except for just now. So they have to go back up to the top of the track, and they have to race an A phase and a B phase all over again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him. Hank Plunkett in lane 1 for Freaky Tiki Racing. Baron Quaintance in lane 2 for Thompson Auto Repair. This is for all the marbles. A phase coming at you in the Superstock division. This A phase brought to you by Tanner's Pest Service, a race day sponsor. Taking out in lane 1, .328. .328 was Hank Plunkett.
So lane 1 just took that by a .328. Now, that means that as the cars were both going down the hill at the same time, the car in lane 1, driven by Hank, went over the finish line .328 seconds faster than the car in lane 2, driven by Baron. That is so exciting. It's such a small margin. It's not even a full second. It is .328 that he has that over top of Baron. Now, when they go back down the hill, Baron in lane 2 will switch over to lane 1. Hank, who was in lane 1, will switch over to lane 2. And then They will come down the finish line, and Barron will try to beat Hank's time of a .328. And if he cannot get a differential that is bigger than that, then Hank will take the championship race. This is for all of the marbles right here. This is it. So we're going to watch them go back up to the top of the track and come back down, and then we'll do the math and figure out who gets to take home the big trophy tonight. Jeff, welcome back. What have you been up to?
Just helping breaking down, making sure we get everything rolling. We're down to our last race of the day. What a great day we've had here. Brooklyn Huggins winning the stock division after multiple times of trying. So proud of her and the perseverance. And now here we are in the super stock, a great race between the up-and-coming Barron Quaintance and the stalwart Hank Pluckert. And then we had Braden Johnson win the Masters division. What a great race he had today. And then in the Super Kids, man, you can't but love the Super Kids. The smiles on their faces, we love it. So back to Johnny K and some race action.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jeff.
Ask him about the hat.
Jeff, can you please tell me about the hat?
With Jonathan Jenkins, one of our junior committee members, my next door neighbor, he knows that I always burn and Johnny K always burns, and we have bald spots, unfortunately. I've yet to have that tattoo operation done where they tattoo the hair on your head. However, he let me borrow this hat today, and we have the same head size apparently. And so I was able to doff the cap and the hat and not get sunburned. So huge kudos to Jonathan Johnson.
Awesome. Thank you so much. As someone who also burns very easily, I think you're rocking the hat. I think it's definitely going to protect you from the sun, and it's been a very sunny day.
Young lady, have you put on your sunscreen?
I have. I wear it every single day.
Very good. I've got a red head. I know how this goes.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jeff.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. They say it ain't over till it's over. In lane 1, Barron Quaintance. And in lane 2, Hank Plunkert. This is the Superstock Championship B phase. Hank currently has the advantage of .328. This B phase action brought to you by the Old Country Store and Bakery, a race day sponsor. And they're off. And taking out in lane 1. Lane 1. .298. .298 was Barron Quaintance. That is not enough, though, to overtake Hank's lead. So congratulations, Barron Quaintance, who takes second place in today's Superstock division. That second place trophy presented by Merchants Grocery Company. Congratulations to Barron, who takes second in the Superstock race. And everybody, let's hear it for our Superstock champion, Hank Plunkert, with an overall differential of .030. Hank Plunkert is our Superstock Division champion. That first place trophy presented by Brenco Solutions. Congratulations, Hank. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our racing today. And we want to wish all the fathers a happy Father's Day tomorrow.
Hi, I'm with Hank right here. How do you feel? You just won the first place title of the 2026 Piedmont Area Soapbox Derby local race. This is so exciting. You go to Akron. How do you feel right now?
I don't even know how to say I feel, honestly. There's not much words for it. I'm very excited, though. I can say that.
Yeah, you're very excited. Are you proud of your racing today? You feel like very accomplished today?
I feel like the car's been running great, and I was able to drive it good. So,
yeah, no, that's awesome. That's so exciting. Well, congratulations to you. I hope you have the best time in Akron. Good luck. It was awesome. We'll have a
That's awesome. Have a great time in Akron. Congratulations.
We did the Super Kids division earlier, but I wanted to make mention, of course, because it's also important. Cherry Street Building Supply is our 4th place trophy owner in Super Kids division. Blue Ridge Awards, who also does our trophies, is our 3rd place sponsor in the Super Kids division. Kids Central is our 2nd place sponsor and trophy owner in the Super Kids division. And Wise Services and Recycling is our 1st place trophy owner in our Super Kids division. Please, let's hear a round of applause for our Super Kids sponsors and participants that we cheered on earlier today. It's a little hot by this time of the day for our Super Kids division, so they really appreciate that we are able to run them earlier in the day and conclude their races in a timely fashion. We'll switch over to our stock division. In our stock division, in 4th place is the American Legion Post 330 trophy. And you know, it'd be really smart if I had the heat sheet in front of me. In our 4th place division, racing in, well, her first local, Miss Macy Say. In our 3rd place trophy owner is PW Stillwell Plumbing and Heating. And taking home that trophy is Wyatt Golem. In our stock division, taking home the Clore English Funeral Home trophy in 2nd place is Elsie Bryant. The trophy owner for our 2nd place, the trophy owner for our 1st place local champion going on to represent us in Akron, Ohio is Oakview National Bank trophy owner, and this is going to Miss Brooklyn Huggins. We're going to move over to our super stock division with our 4th place Culpeper Eagles Airy 4551 trophy. Taking that home is Miss Maddie Say. We have our 3rd place Cedar Mountain Stone trophy. Taking home 3rd place is Jackson Narad. With our 2nd place trophy, this is the Merchants Grocery Company trophy. And taking that home is Baron Quaintance. Taking home the Branco Solutions 1st place champion trophy and going on to represent the area in Akron, Ohio at our World's Championships is Mr. Hank Plunkert. Moving to our Masters division. In 4th place, and I will say it's a sad moment. It's her last race here in Culpeper. She has aged out of racing with us. Taking home the Remington Auto Parts. And do I have Jessica or Everett? Mike? Oh, hi, Everett. Do you want to be involved? This is our Remington Auto Parts 4th place Masters Trophy to Miss Savannah Huggins. Savannah and I are a little overcome by the thought of no more racing. In our 3rd place with the A&B Kearns Trucking and Stone Trophy is Mr. DJ Hudson. Our 2nd place in the Masters Division is our Kent Paving Trophy, and we have them to thank for how smooth our road is currently without that horrible bump in it. Taking home the Kent Paving 2nd place trophy is Miss Penny Bryant. Taking home in Masters Division the 1st place trophy, Jefferson Home Builders Trophy, is Mr. Braden Johnson. Through the day, our racers were voting on Best in Show in their own divisions. In our stock division, taking home the Best in Show, the Culpeper 92 Lions Trophy, is Miss Macy Say. In our super stock division, with the Culpeper Times Trophy for Best in Show in super stock, Mr. Aiden Stevens. In our Masters Division, Best in Show is the K&M Equipment Rentals Trophy, Miss Savannah Huggins. We also do our Carol Ann Brown 2026 Sportsmanship Trophy. This is owned by Rawson and Troilo. Carol Ann Brown was a very special racer to many of us. I am very pleased to present this trophy this year to Miss Mara Say.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've had tons of kids go down with hundreds of races and lots of smiles here at Paul Bates Raceway. It's finally time to talk with our winners today, who are going to represent us in Akron, Ohio for the Nationals. First up, we have this young lady right here who I've seen a number of times, and she always gives me a little bit of side eye because I like to try to embarrass her. What is your name, Brooklyn Huggins?
Brooklyn.
Are you sure about that?
Brooklyn Huggins.
All right, Brooklyn, first off, congratulations. Tell us what you're feeling about being a champion.
I feel really good about this because we've worked for this for so long. We put so much effort in this car, and we're just happy to go to Akron, represent Culpeper as the local champion.
And champion you are. You and your sister have been racing for a number of years. What's it like to finally, steal a little bit of the spotlight from her?
Feels real good because I get to go on All Stars this year too, and she's not going on All Stars this year. So I get a day to myself where he's not wearing he's wearing that full duck outfit in Akron. So make sure you watch it on YouTube. Don't worry, even if you're even at the bottom of the hill, you'll be able to see him. He'll be bright as a highlighter.
All right, so Brooklyn, who do you have with you as part of your pit crew?
So this is my mama. She's been my mama for all my years. She's wise beyond her years. She's only 20. Yep. She's only 20. Yep. And this is my daddy right here. He's been my daddy. He's not my real daddy, cause obviously, but he's not my real daddy. But he stepped up as my daddy.
and I love my daddy. And you know, he's got me here this day, and standing right here on this track with my trophy and this check, and going to as a local champion for Culpeper.
And young man, I'm telling you, you got to be a little proud. You got Father's Day coming up, and these kind words from this wonderful young lady. You must be pretty proud.
Yeah, I am. You know, we've worked hard. I'd like to thank Paul Bates and Sheila Rutherford for giving us the opportunity to even test and tune here, you know, and Paul passing on his knowledge to us, you know, and my support group right here, Christy. Together we made this thing work, you know, and we hope to carry it right on into Akron.
I love it. I love the positive vibes and the smiles. And what you must be pretty proud too. I mean, you have two wonderful daughters who've done amazing work, and here you have yet another champion.
We do. And we, you know, last year we went as a rally champ, and she brought home 6th in the world. So this year it's only up as a local champ.
Well, Brooklyn, I want to say again, congratulations to you, your pit crew, your entire family. I know you worked really hard. Just got one more race to go, okay? All right. I wish you the best of luck in Akron. And again, congratulations on being our stock champion.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome to Paul Bates Raceway near the finish line, the champion, our super stock division, Mr. Hank Plunkett. Hank, first off, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Now, earlier when you were talking with Alana, I mean, where were your emotions then and where are your emotions now?
At first, I wasn't sure how I felt. I was obviously excited, but I had to think through the emotions. But I'm still just excited. I'm ready to go to Akron. I'm excited for that too.
I bet you are. Well, real question. When did you think, like, hey, you know, I got a shot at this?
In the beginning of the day, I thought I was kind of confident going into it, but I knew anyone could get it. So cards played right, and I got it.
Indeed, you did. Now, I'd like to say that part of that reason is because of your family and friends. And now I kind of wish they came out to oh, wait a minute. They are right here. So tell me who's with your pit crew?
Here we got my mom, we got Aiden, we got Braden, we got my dad, and we got Johnny.
All right. So, and how did they help you along the way?
The whole season, they've helped me throughout the whole rally season, giving me the tips and tricks I need to know on how to tune my car and how to race. And then obviously in my pit crew, they help lifting the car and taking me everywhere.
All right, you stay right there. Young man, if I can get you to pull forward just a little bit. I don't know if you know this, but tomorrow is Father's Day. Yeah, so pretty good present having your son win the super stock division.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, he's put a lot of work and dedication into this. So the hard work paid off today, and we're all very super proud of him for doing that.
Well, congratulations to you, Mom. You want to come say hi real quick? You're not proud at all, are you?
Not at all. Of course, I'm proud of him. Very proud that he made it this far.
So as part of his pit crew, when did you think he had a chance, or when did you like, oh my goodness, if he does this, because I know how parents can get wrapped up in the moment. What was the biggest wrapped up in the moment for you today?
It was probably towards the end when it comes down to the last couple of races, whether he actually had it or not. But
so who's going to be traveling to Akron with you? Thank you, Mom. I'm sorry, what's your name, by the way? Jamie and Jed. Jamie. Thank you. So Hank, you're going to Akron. Are you taking this whole entire crew? Because I don't think that's a good idea. Because I know a couple of these kids.
I know my mom's going with me. My dad will be there. Johnny and Brayden are definitely going, and we're going to try to get Aiden to go.
I think so.
We're wait for him to get there, but we'll find out.
I think we can make it happen. All right. So again, is there anything else I didn't ask you about that you want to make sure? Anybody else you want to thank?
I don't know who.
You're ready to go. What's in it for the rest of the day? Just relaxing and kind of just taking it easy and taking it all in?
Probably. There's not much else to it.
Hey, listen, Hank, we wish you the best in Akron. Congratulations. Great representation from Culpeper right here. The winner, Superstock, Hank, here at Paul Bates Raceway. Our final competitor that we have the opportunity to speak with here at Paul Bates Raceway is none other than Braden Johnson. You may remember him from such films as I Was Here Last Year, and kind of, actually, you've been here in the winner's circle a couple times, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
So this one has got to be, is it the sweetest, or where does it rank in your championship status?
Definitely the sweetest.
And why is that?
Wasn't too hard to do, but it was a lot more fun racing against more friends.
Now, you and your brother, how much racing experience do you glean from your brother? Or do you teach him everything you know?
For the master side, he taught me pretty much everything I know. And then for the super stock side, I taught him half of it.
All right. So there are, I don't know if you know this, there's a few people behind you. Friends, family, pit crew. Tell us who we have behind you and why you are sharing this moment with them.
I have my mother, my brother, Jeff, Macy, Maddie, Mara, Aiden, Hank, Max, Jackson, Miss Norad, and Macy.
Again, Macy.
Oh, nice.
So Macy's just that cute that she gets the twofer. So, and what's up with, is this just your family, your friends, your entire pit crew?
Family, friends, and pit crew. And then 2 mentors.
It must mean a lot to have this type of support and this type of love in this environment.
Yes.
And part of the reason is this young lady right here. Mom. You got to be pretty proud of this Johnson dynasty right here.
I am.
All right. So what did you know or think that was going to happen?
After he got to the top 2.
Top 2, you know it then?
Yep.
All right. So you get ready to go to Akron once again?
We're going to Akron once again.
All right. Who's going with you?
Jackson, Hank, Miss Norad, I think Aiden, my mother, my brother, Max.
Wait, how many checks did you get?
I only got one.
Okay. Well, you better spend wisely, young man. All right. So again, congratulations. Is there anything else that you want to say that I haven't asked you about?
No.
A man, a few words. But who cares when you make statements like these? Again, congratulations on your Masters Division Championship win. Everybody say yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the track is clear. Our drivers are gone. And another Piedmont area soapbox derby is in the books. Congratulations once again to not only our Super Kids winners, but also Braden, Hank, and Brooklyn, our champions going to Akron, Ohio to represent Culpeper, Virginia. Couldn't ask for better folks, couldn't have asked for better families, and couldn't have asked for a better time here at Paul Bates Raceway. I'm telling you, we've seen thousands of smiles, hundreds of racers, and one incredible family here at the Derby. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in participating in next year's Derby or any of the rallies between now and then, please log on, use the information on your screen, and be part of this family and help join in making Culpeper a brighter community. Ladies and gentlemen, we have had a blast today. I want to thank everyone who made it possible, including Nick Morris, our technical director. We had a lot of help from Alana DeRica, Drew Callagher, Sheila Rutherford, just a whole bevy of people making today what it was. Paul Bates Raceway is the place to be each and every June here in Culpeper, and we look forward to seeing you next year for the 24th annual Soapbox Derby. Until we see you at the top of Paul Bates Raceway, you have yourselves a great day and a better tomorrow.